What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlogs. I have been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and just now I said, you know what, Mike? I gotta pull the camera out. Life is just too hilarious right now, so I need to document it. Also, I just put on the new Hydromaniac foundation from Urban Decay, trying it out, taking it for a spin. It is very pretty, and I got it in the wrong shade. They did ask me, and I picked a very fair shade, and so I had to do a little bit of work to get it to match, but I think it's okay. It's all right. I also bronzed my neck, and I'm not really sure why I did that, because now it's even more obvious. Anyway, ignore that. This is my view currently. Let me show you. Just beautiful, snowy woods. That's all our property. And this is the condition of my beauty room at the moment, because I need to, and today's my mission, to put all my clothes away, but you get the most productivity accomplished when the baby is sleeping. And where is the baby sleeping? In the bedroom, where I would need to be putting those clothes away and making lots of racket with hangers and stuff. So yeah, that's why it hasn't gotten done. But this is the new filming situation, which looks a lot like the old filming situation, except I'm using like a real bookshelf instead of a freestanding like floating shelf like I had before. So I mean, I really like it. I like the natural light coming in, although it has been kind of screwing with my white balance. It's just kind of hard to get used to, but I'll probably get window coverings at some point. But as I mentioned on my main channel, the last owners took all of the curtain rods. So apparently that's illegal, but it's also probably illegal to do all of the things that they left undone in the house as well, which include the fact that there are like giant holes in the drywall. Let me show you those. There's just one where you can see that they pulled it out of the wall and just installed it next to it because problem solved, right? And just the holes in the walls. They had so many. And you guys, I'm gonna make a generalization here. They had so many of those like Hobby Lobby signs like in their house that said like our nest and like kitchen in the kitchen, you know, like we know we're in the kitchen. And I have nothing against them, but they do put lots of holes in the walls, and so we are going to have to just spackle as the day is long. And in the case of, you know, these towel racks, like Mike and I are like, why are those towel racks even there? Like, we don't even need those. So, you know, we're just gonna spackle over them and repaint them. And it's very, very warm upstairs and very chilly downstairs. So I'm in this like really funny outfit. Also, our refrigerator is about to get delivered, so if I have to leave quickly, that is what's happening. So here is the guest room in its current iteration. It's where Mike's working, and this is where we slept for the first couple of nights while I found the hardware to put our bed back together. But last night Mike found another bag with 4 more screws in it, so we're sleeping in a bed that is missing 4 screws and I don't know where. I don't know where from. So yeah, there are some fixtures that I don't mind, and then there are some fixtures that I despise, like this one. You know, it's all personal preference. But here we go, down here. And the reason that I even pulled the camera out was to show you guys something really hilarious, because like I said, we are getting our refrigerator delivered because we have super hard water here. And so I wanted to get one with filtration, and this one's just old. We're moving it into the garage to have an extra fridge, which will be fantastic. But we were unloading all of the food, and I was like, well, couldn't we just put it all outside? Where it will stay naturally refrigerated. This is my new life, guys. This is our new backyard situation. All of this has been custom done, but the people who were here before didn't like haul any of this stuff in before the snow came, so it's all just sitting there under the snow. So, you know, when it's nice and warm outside, you'll be able to sit outside, and there's a fire pit and swings and stuff, and under there, yes, is a pool. Somewhere under all of that snow is a pool. This is also the current, gee golly goodness, situation. We've got this beautiful bay window here. Another just, the depth of my despise of that light fixture is most exemplified when I stand up and bop my head on it every single time. We have already ordered a new light fixture for here. It's the same one that we had at the old house. I'm gonna get the cabinets painted all white. We're pulling this whole thing out at some point, because I'm gonna get a gas line run underneath to go to the cooktop and the ovens, which are inexplicably electric when we have like gas fireplaces in the house. The reason I want to get this out of here mainly is because pot handles stick out over the counter, which is so dangerous and stupid, and they shouldn't have done that in the first place, which is like what I could say about pretty much everything in this house. It's stupid and they shouldn't have done it in the first place. But I want to move it to the center of the island, do a gas cooktop, and that's basically going to render this entire counter, which I hate this bevel anyway, completely useless. And so I will have to buy a new counter, which is totally fine because I want a different color. They're going to mismatch and it'll be fine. So we're going to do this, keep this counter, paint these white, change this god-awful hardware, and we're going to do the you know, like a really beautiful gas range with probably just like a wood top over it, and I'll do a white like manufactured marble top here, and we're probably going to do a brand new gray island here. Our new appliances are going to be stainless steel, so that will be there really soon, and I just ordered a new dishwasher, which is also stainless steel. Look at how hard the water is, guys. Like what it does, it just corrodes everything. That's coffee, but like it's so corroded. So we're also going to be investing in a water softener, or at least we're going to try. BB bottles. And then I took this bottom shelf out of here yesterday so that we could put that in there because Ollie got into the garbage one night and you know, 8 years old, and he still wants to get in the garbage and eat baby diapers and chicken bones. So there you go. This is one of my favorite houses. This is one of my favorite houses in the room. This is obviously a total nightmare because it's basically where they unloaded everything, you know, right when they got in, and this bookshelf is temporary, but like, look at this room in itself. It's so beautiful. This fireplace is gas, so is the one in our bedroom, so is the one in the basement, and I will show you, it's really quite lovely. This is a little sliding glass door situation. We have enclosed blinds, which is pretty fun. And then also, yeah, that's what happened to my gorgeous rubber plant in transit. It froze on the moving van. So did my sad aloe, so did my sad palm, and F that majesty palm. We left that one in Austin. Boom. So we got a really nice gas fireplace that, you know, you run in the evenings when you can actually like see it and appreciate it and stuff. But it adds some true ambiance to this room. And it's kind of my Cher Horowitz moment. You know, you remember in Clueless? She's like, oh, does this thing work? And she like hits a remote. I also love just how much light there is in this house. It's so lovely. Like everywhere you go, there's some kind of gorgeous natural light source, which just, it really brings up the mood. And it brings up Mike's mood too. So we love that. And here comes the moving van. Our refrigerator's here. Okay, well, it's been kind of like not that awesome of an hour since I put the camera down. First of all, we can't get the refrigerator installed because it doesn't fit through our garage door. Our garage is detached from the house and you have to be able to like go through the porch, and there's so much snow they can't bring it around the front. So Mike just went to get salt to salt the walkway so that we might be able to get it delivered on Monday. And then I came up here to feed Simon because he woke up. And I really need to do some work in this room, and so I thought I would just bring his baby Jim upstairs and let him play, and I can sit next to him while I like fold clothes, right? So I thought I'll just put the baby Jim on the bed, and then it's nice and soft for him, and then I can keep an eye on him and he can't roll anywhere. And I hit my knee on the side of the bed really hard, and when I did, I fell forward and the baby Jim fell onto the bed, and the wooden arm of it fell on his forehead, and he got obviously really understandably upset. It didn't break the skin. It might bruise, I'm not sure, but like he doesn't seem, you know, any kind of like hurt, but he got really upset, and then I got really upset, and it's just trying to manage all this stuff. It's, you know, it's okay moment to moment, and then it all comes to a head. We just have so much change and so much going on, and I'm just trying to like exist as myself and exist as a mother, and then exist as like, you know, this transitional, like just trying to get between the two houses and get everything done, and sometimes it just doesn't work. So we don't have a new refrigerator. I mean, we do, it's just sitting in the garage, and my baby's hurt. I feel terrible. Oh, sweet guy. He's a trooper though. He cried for a few minutes and I cried with him, but now he's good. Oh man. I love you, bud. Yeah. Oh. I got myself pretty good. I don't know if you can see that. It's one of many right now from moving, but that one's gonna be gnarly. Ugh. But little potato he's happy. He's doing okay. Hey guys. Of course I started vlogging with my mouth full. The last clip that you saw was from last Saturday, and it is now Tuesday. And you can probably see behind me, we got our new refrigerator. The snow melted. We actually cleared it out, and then the snow melted enough, like it got warm enough today, and it rained a little bit, and oh my God. I need to take my hair down. It's giving me a headache. Oh my gosh. Actually, so are my glasses, everything is. I haven't really eaten enough today, and also this eye look went completely sideways when I was filming because it was just, something was a lot purpler than I expected it to be. But my mother-in-law just left. She helps us out so much by coming and just spending like, you know, 3 or 4 hours with Simon. Helps me get so much done, and I'm just so much more productive. And so I have got a chance to catch up on filming and just get my feet under me a little bit and start to figure out my filming situation. It is not easy. It is not easy up there, but I did order some blinds for that room that I think are going to help significantly so that I can control the light. As much as I love natural light, it's super obnoxious to white balance because it goes blue, green, pink, yellow constantly as like the clouds move, and it's just not good for makeup, you know? It's not good for continuity. I have a full light fixture here, and it's the same light fixture that we had over our island in the old house, and that is, I think, gonna be my next project here. But does that have my address on it? It better not. No, it doesn't. That is, I don't know, I'm kind of like juicing myself up to do that because I did some electrical work on other things. Did I tell you guys? I feel like that's what sucks about when I don't vlog for a couple of days, is that I don't remember what I've told you guys. So I installed that thermostat, and it required like electrical work there and also on the unit in the basement. And I thought that, you know, I was kind of, actually I don't think you guys saw that because that was on Saturday and your girl needed a win. I had such like a bad day that day, and after inadvertently hurting my son, which was awful. I did go on my Instagram and I asked you guys, I was just like, I need the bad mommy stories, you know, I need to feel better. And everybody was so amazing, so sweet. Everybody was so sympathetic, and you guys are like, babies are made out of cartilage. They're very durable. He had his his first with his new pediatrician well child checkup today. So we got to meet our new doctor, and he was awesome. And Simon really liked him, and I mean, as much as you know, 4-month-old can like somebody. And Simon was really, really good. He got his shots, he got another round of vaccines, and he, you know, cried a lot because who doesn't want to cry when they get a shot? But he slept a lot in the car and everything. We also live super, super close to our pediatrician, which is amazing. This is just a teeny tiny little town. And the sun came out all day today, but now the wind is blowing and it's getting all blustery outside, and you just want to cuddle up next to the fire, and I think that that is the plan. I have been having a lot of trouble cutting myself any kind of slack. I missed 2 upload days while I was moving, which most people would consider to be a very reasonable margin of error, but not me now. My perfectionism is just like in overdrive, and I just really expect myself to be able to do it all the time. And you know, certain things suffer. One of the first things that decides to tell me when things aren't right is my digestion. And my digestion is a mess right now. I am filmed, edited, and uploaded for tomorrow. I am filmed, edited, and exported for Friday. And I am filmed for Monday. So my mother-in-law's coming back tomorrow because she loves spending time with Simon. You know, it's win-win. That means I'll get a chance to film again tomorrow. And I have been having a lot of fun on my channel because, and the only thing, it's like, that's what makes it 10 times more aggravating when like a video doesn't work out, is because right now I have so many exciting things. I'm like so backlogged on really great products that I want to share with everybody, that like when I sit down to film, I'm like really pumped. And so when a video doesn't work out, I'm just like, oh God, you know, it felt so right. But oh, the other thing, I got this gargantuan freaking microwave. I ordered it because Wirecutter, which is like the review portion of the New York Times, you know, they said that this was probably the best one, and it was on Amazon, and it was like just around $120 or something. Oh my God, it's enormous. I think I'm gonna have to move it over into that corner because it's just gigantic. It takes up the whole counter. And this was the smaller of the varieties. So like this comes in a bigger size. I don't know what you would need to put in there, an entire chicken? I don't know. I ordered a coffee table and a new rug and blinds and the light fixture. Can you tell I'm procrastinating on that light fixture? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna sit down and watch Chopped. And when I say that, I'm basically, that's the first time that I've like sat down and done nothing other than like hang out with the baby since I got here, so it's a treat. Also, my husband bought me a really beautiful coffee maker for Valentine's Day. I had to share that as well. My tombstone will read,
John says, nice work, you're handy.
She was handy. Oh, we just need 2 more light bulbs now. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. Your girl is an electrician. The bulbs came just now, so this is our kitchen in, well, its next iteration. Everything's gonna change in here, everything, but isn't that so much better than that? Sorry, buddy. I did just order another one, not another one, but something similar to that, but in just a pendant format to put here, and that'll be here, I think, Monday. So I'll do some more electric work. And I'm still in my not my PJs, but like my PJ pants, and that's fine. I actually got a ton accomplished today. It's about 10 till 5 right now, and I am still about to go and film like the end of a wear test for this foundation, which is very, very pretty, I must say. But it's twilighty outside. The sun is starting to set. There's so much beautiful natural light in this house. I love it. And it's supposed to start snowing at about 3 a.m. and we're just gonna have a, uh-oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, that's fine. I didn't realize you could reach that. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, we're gonna wake up to, you know, a snow situation tomorrow morning, so we're just gonna get cozy tonight and just let the rest of the week be that, because today was the first day that I started to feel like I had my shit together. I have my videos filmed. Can we not with that? You're gonna pull, okay, fine. When you bop yourself with that, that's gonna be really bad. But I guess we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. Today's the first day that I felt like I had my shit together. I am filmed, edited, and uploaded all the way through next Monday. And this video will be going up that following Wednesday. So I just have to edit the end of that and get that one up. My mother-in-law being here yesterday and today just helped so much. And she loves it too. And I actually got to like stop and like hang out with her and the baby at the end of her day today too, because I was toast. I was toast. I was just done. You know what I mean? I've been going, and I finally was like, things are just gonna have to be not done. You know, all the unpacking and everything that needs to be done upstairs, I'm like, nah, I'm done. So yeah, tonight Mike's gonna, you know, watch the baby when he gets off work in a few minutes, and I'm gonna take a nice long shower, make us some dinner, and you know, just get cozy. But I'm excited because like basically the next couple of days, I don't really have very much to do. And so I'm going to just enjoy my time with Simon, so. Also, we ended up returning a microwave that we bought. I think that I need to handle that. Sweetheart, I just don't think that that's a hands toy. I think that that's like a look at toy. So I'm gonna just, yeah, I think that maybe we don't do that right now. It was, it's this, and he had pulled on it so hard that he was holding on to it, and I'm like, I have it kind of jury-rigged with a hair tie because the string broke already, and I just didn't want it smacking him in the face because It's happened before. So anyway, hi Peaches. Yes. Yes, my guy. It's been nice waking up in the mornings lately. The Australian Open is on, and so Mike has this extra hour in the morning now because we're in Eastern time before he has to get to working, and so we just like hang out and watch the Australian Open, drink our coffee, and hang out with Simon, and it's just so nice. Oh yeah, the microwave. So I think we just got a dud because when you turned it on, it made the most terrifying sound I've ever heard come from an appliance. It was like an electrical surge sound. And I mean, you turned it off in a second. It was terrifying. It was, it sounded like it was gonna explode. So we returned that today, wrote a nice review, and not a review, but they asked like why you're returning it. I'm like, cause it make big scary sound. Don't turn it on. I ordered another one that has a kit that can, you know, install underneath the counter because the thing was also gargantuan, so not a fan. But I have this lovely little potato. He had his bath today, and he is just in a fantastic mood. A fantastic mood. Yeah. Oh, good. I love you. Yeah. Yeah. It's Thursday, and the baby, Simon just went down for a nap, and he was up for a little while. It is now 10:47. I've been up since 5:30. But today is the first day, like I said, yesterday, like this is the first whole day where I feel like I'm okay to genuinely like do some stuff for me and take some time. And since sadly no one in Austin has power, I don't even have my typical client call today. So I am going to take this opportunity to put on some workout clothes and just go stretch. I really need it. My body hurts. I'm just not doing well physically, honestly. And I don't want to do cardio. I don't want to work myself up. I don't want to like stress my body out anymore. I just want to go stretch and meditate and like take a second. Like I haven't just checked in with myself in a really long time. It's just been absolutely like breakneck around here. And I'm like looking at the stuff that needs to be done and unpacked and everything, and I'm going, it will get done. It will get done, and it isn't that urgent. It isn't that big of a deal. So my body will thank me. I just did my yoga, and I'm stronger than I expected to be. And I think it's just because of moving and stuff. Like, just like I went to move around and do my chaturangas and everything, and I was just like pleasantly surprised that my body agreed to it. So I definitely felt really weak after pregnancy, like trying to get my muscle tone back and everything. And I've not been working out recently. There has not been the time or the bandwidth or even the desire. But nice to know coming back to it that like my body, you know, doesn't hate every second of it. I'll still probably be sore, but it felt really good to stretch. And then, I don't know, my brain just started like vomiting all this stuff, and so I had to just journal it out. I haven't journaled out in a while. So something I've been struggling with is just like, you know how things are, you know, auto-prioritized in your brain. And I was starting to realize that stillness with my child was something that like my brain wasn't prioritizing. Even though I was doing it and I was treating it as a #1 priority, I was always antsy. And I said, I just wrote down, why is it so hard to be still and appreciate my child? And this is just stream of consciousness. Because I feel like I haven't earned it. Because my worth is tied to productivity. because I crave attention and approval from others. I need my efforts acknowledged. Raising a child is fairly lonely and thankless if I'm in the mindset of needing the approval of others to make me happy, to earn my happiness. What makes me happy? Beauty in all things, art, music, creativity, togetherness. And then I just, as I was racking my brain thinking of more things that made me happy, I realized productivity and the acknowledgement of that beauty. Why can't I sit still? Like, why can't my own appreciation of something be enough, And then I said comparison to others. How can I rise above the platitudes of self-assurance, the constant need for positive affirmations? I would need to remove myself from society because, these positive affirmations are usually reminders that the realities that we see as boundaries in our lives are things that have been constructed around us by marketing and by, a very masculine dominated society. So I said, how can I coexist in this reality without being a victim of it? Create my own reality. What do I want my reality to look like? Freedom, beauty, and abundance. Do I need to earn it to feel worthy of having it? Haven't I already? Investment versus trading time for money. How can I translate that to happiness? And then I just sat with that for a second. And then something that sort of came to me while I was doing my yoga, I said snow as a metaphor for necessary stillness. It is not all or nothing. Sometimes it is all, sometimes it is nothing. There are the seasons of our lives. Why am I fighting this season? Because I live in a masculine society. How can I reclaim my life's rhythm on my own behalf? And just trying to shed the things that I've accepted in my brain, the agreements, right? You read the 4 agreements, shed the agreements that I didn't mean to make in my brain. And it's just a positive exercise for trying to give my brain an oil change, It's something that I kind of have to do here and there when I realize that I'm stuck. And right now I'm just kind of stuck. It's such a common thing. If you think about it, it's such a huge deal to you when you have a child, but obviously people everywhere are having children, that there is strength in that common experience, but there's also sort of like a whitewashing and a, what am I thinking? Like a homogeneity to it, where everything kind of gets lumped under this umbrella of child rearing, and you don't, until you're in it, really recognize how unique each person's experience has the potential to be, and how much nurturing women need, especially when they're mothers, and how hard it is in our current society to balance that. And I know that as soon as you say that, people just check out. They're like, oh, balancing motherhood. It just becomes, again, just like this truism where, it's said so often that it doesn't resonate anymore. And it's like, I want to be this strong person with a strong sense of self. I never realized how much I needed other people to reinforce that, which is the opposite. I always thought, I'm doing all of this for me, when really I'm doing all of it to see myself reflected back at me. And a baby, it doesn't give you any of that. It's beautiful and it's fascinating and it's fleeting, but it's also really, really repetitive. But it doesn't, maybe eventually when he's talking and things like that, I will, my narcissism will be satisfied because he will be reflected back at me. But that feedback loop isn't there yet, and it's very humbling to realize how much my self-worth has needed that in order to, I don't know, feel like I'm earning my keep on earth, earning my right to be happy. And I'm just kind of trying to unpack those agreements that I have made with society and with myself that basically say, you know, you have signed a contract that your accomplishments don't count unless someone else notices them. That's my big project right now, because if I can let go of that, I feel like my brain can breathe, you know? Okay, so I did a face mask. It was Ollie scratching himself. Looking particularly severe at the moment. And I also did a little bit more thinking as I was face masking. I'm actually gonna turn this off. Electric cooking is weird. We've had gas for a long time and this is electric. I'm making grits because my soul wants grits. It's cold outside, it's like my comfort food. Yeah, the other things that I kind of thought about to answer that question about kind of reclaiming the rhythm of my life. The first one is just make a point to give some of my time back to myself, because even that little bit, that yoga, that journaling, that little bit of meditation, like it was like life-changing. I was like, oh yeah, this is what it feels like to, you know, just make a donation of my own time back to myself. Like, it just refills my bank. Also, can we talk about my skin lately? Oh my God, it's freaking out. But also making distinct work and free hours in my day, and not just trying to constantly pack things into Simon's naps. You know, I do have help now because Mike's mom is here a couple of days a week, and maybe it's just a matter of letting that be the time that I can give my full attention to work, and the rest of the time just giving myself a little bit more grace. And then, oh, I love you. I love you. And also getting a little bit more organized as far as like making a couple of lists as to what can be done while he is sleeping and what needs to be done while he's awake, like vacuuming, things like that, and then like short and long-term things, because basically my brain just keeps circling on them, like, what color do I want to paint this room? And like, it's all good things, but it's just like, you know, if you just write it down, you won't think about it 800 times in a row kind of thing. So I'm so glad that Per Monster is happy. Bruce is not. Bruce is like scratching himself to the point that the hair is falling out of his head, and it's like kind of upsetting. We probably are gonna have to take him to the vet, but this is like looking really not awesome. It was when I was washing my face. But I also have a grocery delivery coming right now because tomorrow is Mike's birthday and he always surprises me. I don't mean like he surprised me with a present, but like every year he surprises me when I ask him what I want him to, what he wants me to make for him. It's always different. It's like cookies, cheesecake. This year it's coffee cake. So that's what we're making. We're gonna make Claire Saffitz's coffee cake. Now it's grits time. That's party time right there. Absolutely none for doggo. Dudes, I'm having some kind of reaction to a mask I did yesterday, so please ignore. I am baking Mike a coffee cake for his birthday, like I said I was going to, but we didn't have the 9x13 pan that the recipe called for, so I baked it in two different pans, one a very tall loaf pan and the other a regular like pie pan, and so this one's done a lot sooner, and I just want to make sure that it's good. Claire Saffitz. Girl. That's really good. Oh my God. Hey Mike, do you want some hot coffee cake? Fresh out of the oven? Oh my God. Ooh. I would say that worked out nicely. I will also say I do not have Claire's discipline, nor do I own the cookbook, which I should, you know, but I just kind of didn't know I was gonna do this until Mike asked for it like literally yesterday. So I did not do it in the right, like whipping everything together and creaming the butter, and I just kind of poured it all together, and it's still light and fluffy and delicious. Well, I gave Mike his birthday presents, and what I got him were a bunch of t-shirts from a bunch of the restaurants and bars that we liked to go to in Austin. That was just something that he said he wanted before he left town, but of course we didn't like get a chance to go anywhere because COVID. So I ordered them all and so I got a bunch. They're all really, really cool. He was excited about that. He like immediately put one on, which is like how you know. And both of the coffee cakes are now out of the oven. So we have this little smaller one here. And then we have this big fat guy, which got a little brown on top, but that's okay. Guys, I did this all wrong, like I said, and it still turned out so utterly delicious. It's so light. And our microwave just arrived. So, like the new one, so I can reheat it. Not too sweet. Can't recommend it enough. This is my second slice. Anyway, we got Simon now. He got up from his nap. Hey, sweetie pie. I love you. We're just gonna hang out. It's Friday. In the next vlog, I'm gonna be like, you know, showing you guys some painting because the paint is supposed to come today to paint our bedroom from Claire Paint. New bedspread, new blinds, all kinds of stuff, but I just didn't want to try and like shoehorn it into this vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. I love you. God, he's so cute. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.